A crocodile snatches a young boy from a riverbank. His mother pleads with the crocodile to return him, to which the crocodile replies he will only return the boy safely if the mother can guess correctly whether or not he will indeed return the boy. There is no problem if the mother guesses that the crocodile will return him. If she is right, he is returned. If she is wrong, the crocodile keeps him. If she answers that the crocodile will not return him, however, we end up with a paradox. If she is right, and the crocodile never intended to return her child, and the crocodile has to return him, but in doing so, breaks his word and contradicts the mother's answers. On the other hand, if she is wrong, and the crocodile actually did intended to return the boy, and the crocodile must then keep him, even though he intended not to, thereby also breaking his word. The crocodile paradox is such an ancient and enduring larger problem that in the Middle Ages, the word crocodiles came to be used to refer to any similarly brain-twisting dilemma. When you admit something that is later against you, while crocodility is an equally ancient word for captious or fallacious reasoning.
Once upon a time, there lived a horse in a big jungle. He was very proud of himself. He saw a snail. Seeing how slowly the snail moved, the horse started to teasing him. "Hey, snail, shall we have a race?" the horse asked. The snail was angry with the horse. "Okay, let's do it. We will race on Sunday." The snail went home and called all the snails together. He told everyone about the race. So they made a plan to outmatch the horse since all the snails look alike. When Sunday came, they left home very early. They took out hiding places a little distant from each other, all the way from the starting point to the finish line. Now the race started. The horse ran a little, then looked up. He saw a snail ahead of him. The horse increased his pace while the snail was still ahead. The horse started running harder and faster. However hard the horse tried to run, the snail was still ahead of it. The horse cried out and finally gave up. "Okay, I lose," said the horse. The snail laughed. "Ha ha 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 ha! Don't bully the snow by being big."
Mr. and Mrs. Seller are little sad. It is Friday afternoon and they are skiing on Sunday. On Sunday afternoon is Valentine Japan. But several daughters, son, in-law, and 2 grandchildren aren't going to visit them on Sunday. Their daughters both full-time are too busy. Mrs. Seller picks up the telephone and calls the company in Tokyo. "Hello," the woman answers. "Hello," the Mrs. Seller says. "I rent a family. What would you like?" The woman asks Mrs. Seller. "A son, a daughter, some grandchildren." "I rent a daughter, and a son, in-law, and a grandson," the Mrs. Seller says. On Sunday afternoon, 2 actors come to the Seller house, a woman and a man. They bring their 1-year son. The actors stay with the Seller for 3 hours. They all eat lunch, talk, and play with the baby. Then the actors go home. The Seller feels happy. The Seller daughter didn't have time, so they call rent a family. The company sends families to people's houses. The family are real. The actors visit for 3 hours. The cost is $1,000. Most people rent a family because they are lonely. The children and grandchildren don't visit them. But most people rent a family because they like the actors. One woman says, "I always argue with my son and the daughter-in-law, but I never argue with my rented family. My family is okay, but my rented family holes are one of the most mysterious and powerful forces in the universe. A black hole is where gravity has become so strong that nothing around it can escape, not even light. The mass of a black hole is so compact or dense that the force's gravity is too strong for even light to escape. Black holes are truly invisible. We can't actually see black holes because they don't reflect light. Scientists know they exist by observing light and objects around black holes. Strange things happen around black holes due to quantum physics and space-time. This makes them popular subject for science fiction stories, even though they are very real. Black holes are formed when giant stars explode at the end of their life cycle. This explosion is called a supernova. If the star has enough mass, it will collide by itself down to a very small size. Due to its small size and enormous mass, the gravity will be so strong it will absorb ice and become a black hole. Black holes can grow incredibly huge as they continue to absorb light and mass around them. They can even absorb other stars. Many scientists think that supermassive black holes are the center of galaxies. The idea for black holes was first proposed by two different scientists in the 18th century, John Michell and Pierre Simon. In 1967, a physicist named John Wheeler came up with the term black hole.
Once upon a time, there was a very wealthy man. His son was studying in another city, and he returned home for vacation. The rich man wanted to show to his son how rich he was. So the rich man took his son on a drive and showed him the entire town. So, what did you learn from the trip? The rich man asked. Finally, I realized how the poor actually live, said the rich man. No, father, replied the son, he said. We have a big pool in our garden, but they have missing bear without any end. We have expensive neighbors from other country, but they have a complete star lighting the night. We are protected by huge and strong walls around our house, but they bond with each other and help each other. We have to buy food from them, but they're so rich that they can grow their own food. On hearing his own son's words, the rich man was stunned and speechless. Finally, the son added, Dad, thank you so much for showing me who is rich and who is poor. Thank you for letting me know how poor we are. Thank you.
Once upon a time in a small town, there was a naughty monkey named Max. Max loved causing trouble and playing tricks on the villagers. One sunny day, Max bought an ice cream truck parked by the park. Max jumped on the roof of the trunk and carefully opened the lunch. He eagerly grabbed a top of ice cream and started eating. As the journey was light, the trunk started rolling downhill. Panicking, Max dropped the ice cream and desperately clung to the roof of the trunk. The trunk picked up speed, and Max's eyes widened with fear as he realized that in farewell ride. Finally, the truck came to a giant pile of salt below outside the furniture store. Max flew over the roof and landed with a loud sound of flowing mountain on hard but covered feathers. From that day on, Max became a local celebrity, known as Max the Ice Cream Monkey. Thank you.
One day, an argument occurred between a monkey and an elephant about who was better between them. They both went to a land for settlement. The land said, Go across the river, there you will find a mango tree. Whoever gets a mango from there will be considered better. The monkey and the elephant ran to the river. When they arrived, they saw a big wide river with a strong current. The elephant mocked at the monkey. How would you cross the river? Sit on my back. I will take you across the river. Across the river, they saw a mango tree. The monkey quickly jumped on the tree and plucked a mango. Then he mocked at the elephant. Now say, who is better? If I hadn't been there, how would you have plucked a mango? They both argued on the way and returned to the lion. The lion said peacefully, you didn't finish my task if one of you didn't help the other. You both are the best in your own ways. Working in groups is the best way than doing everything alone.
There once was a little boy who had a very bad temper. His father decided to hit him a bag of nails and said that every time the boy lost his temper, he had to hammer a nail into the face. On the first day, the boy hammered 37 nails into the face. The boy gradually began to control his temper over the next few weeks, and the number of nails he was hammering into the face slowly decreased. He discovered it was easier to control his temper than to hammer those nails into the fence. Finally, the day came when the boy didn't lose his temper at all. He told his father the news, and the father suggested that the boy should now pull out a nail every day. He kept his temper under control. The days passed, and the young boy was finally able to tell his father that all the nails was gone. The father took his son by the hand and led him to the fence. You have done well, my son, but look at the holes in the fence. The things will never be the same. When you say things in anger, they little scar, just like this one. You can put a knife in a man and draw it out. It won't matter how many times you say I'm sorry, the wound is still there. Thank you.
Most people are very busy. They work long hours when their body needs food for energy. Usually, these people will reach for fats, oils, and sweets. When we eat this strong food, our brains will make a special chemical. That chemical makes us feel good right away. However, it doesn't last long. An hour later, the chemical goes away, and we will feel tired and dizzy. Most people fix this by eating more junk food. It's a circle that never ends. Over time, these eating habits can cause big problems. People start having difficulties with their sleep, focus, and memory. Many people even develop depression. Doctors tell us to limit junk food. This will decrease our stress levels. However, it's not that simple. When we feel bad, we often look for a quick fix. It's easy to give in to our desires and have some chocolate or fried chicken. Changing our habits is hard, but not impossible. You can start small. If you want some chocolate, have a little dark ones. Nuts have healthy fat, so they are a better choice than any junk food. If you usually go to a fast food restaurant, start cooking instead. Cook some week's meal on weekends. Store them in the fridge. Then, if you are busy, you can still have a healthy meal. Your mind and body will thank you.
There was a boy who was sent to the boarding school. Before being sent away, this boy was the brightest student in his class. But the boy changed after attending the boarding school. His grades started dropping. He was lonely all the time. So his dad decided to travel to the boarding school and talk to him. They sat on the bank of a lake near the school. The father started asking some casual questions about his classes, teachers, and sports. After some time, his dad said, "Do you know, son, why I'm here today?" The boy answered back, "To check my grades?" No, his dad replied. "I am here to tell you that you are the most important person for me. I want to see you happy. I don't care about grades. I care about you. You are my life. These words caused the boy's eye to fill with tears. He hugged his dad. They didn't say anything to each other for a long time. Now the boy had everything he wanted. He knew there was someone on earth who cared for him deeply. And today this young man in the college at the top of his class, and no one was even seeing him said, "Thanks a lot, Dad. You are my life."
Henry was a salesman. He was a good salesman and sold a lot of vacuum cleaner. One week, a manager sent Henry into the countryside to sell. He drove over town and stopped in a farmhouse. He knocked on the door and the former wife opened it. Henry started into his speech immediately. "Ma'am, how much time do you spend sweeping the floors?" "A lot of time. This is a farm, and the things get dirty quickly," said the woman. "And how much time do you spend beating the carpet?" asked Henry. "A lot of time. This house gets dusty, and my dog also laid on it." "Well," says Henry, "this is your lucky day." Henry showed her his vacuum cleaner and said, "You can clean the house at 5 minutes with this." The former wife didn't look interested. Henry took out a big bag of dirt. He opened it and threw it all over the floor. The former wife was very surprised. Before she could speak, Henry said, "Ma'am, if this machine didn't pick up every last piece of dirt, I will eat all of it." The former wife looked at Henry and said, "Well, I will give you a spoon. We have no electricity."
Everyone should take the time to learn how to swim. There are many reasons why it is important to learn. Swimming is great exercise. It's important to learn how to swim so you don't drown. And learning to swim also enables you to do many other sports. Some forms of exercise can be very hard on your body. Swimming is the only sport that does not put any pressure on your joints. Therefore, it can be enjoyed by people of all ages in all kinds of physical conditions. As well, you stay cool while you swim, unlike other sports where you generally sweat a lot. People who don't know how to swim quite frequently drown. If you aren't able to swim, you can't go into deep water without fearing for your life. This makes a trip to the beach not quite as fun as it could be. And going out into the water to play in the waves is one of the most enjoyable things to do at the beach. By learning to swim, you also have the opportunity to take up other sports. If you can swim, you can try your hand on surfing and windsurfing. You can join a water polo league. You can scuba dive in the ocean, or just snorkel on top of the water and look at the fish below. You can participate in a trial class or in a swimming competition. Learning to swim will be something you will never regret. It is a lifelong skill. Swimming will open up many windows of opportunity for you. Thank you.
好，那我们让他们准备一下待会的讲座。那